Guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Today I actually have a Whole Foods haul, and if you caught yesterday's vlog, I had mentioned to you guys we are in, like, I always complain about it being hot, and that is the truth. It is, but we are officially in our first like heat wave, and I'm like, I'm not going out in this. It is over 90 degrees by 8 a.m. I'm not doing it. So I actually went ahead and did the Whole Foods delivery again. I've mentioned that to you guys over the last few months, and I've done it like a lot of times already because it's so nice. I didn't have to leave. It just showed up. It's 10 a.m. It's perfect. And I've really been enjoying that service. It's part of Amazon Prime now if you're a Prime member, which most of us are. And yeah, it's like free delivery if you spend over 35, which Whole Foods, come on, it's easy to do, of course. So that's what I did this week. So I definitely wanted to share with you guys what I got. With that said, I feel like I did pretty good. I mean, I got a few items that aren't like the best, but that's how you have to balance it out. But overall, I stuck to getting just, you know, some fresh produce. What I can tell you, so I just don't say it every single time, is I believe anyway, like 90% of this is all organic too, which is cool. And yeah, I did get a couple new items too that I'm excited to try. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you guys. I hope you enjoy this haul. Please do give it a thumbs up. I appreciate it. And I'll put the prices with everything for you guys. I can tell you right off the bat, those about 100, maybe slightly over, and we're good to go. Let's get into this haul. I hope you guys are having a great day. Wherever you are, stay cool, stay hydrated. We'll get through it. Have a good day, guys. So last week was a Costco haul from us, and actually we did really well with getting through a lot of it, but I do still have some good amount of spinach. We got through that whole package I bought of the mixed greens, so I did want to restock on some like lettuces and stuff, but again, we do have spinach, so I didn't go too crazy. But I got this blend here of the romaine salad here. I've had this before. And then I got the Italian blend here too. They're very similar, but you know, changing it up. And then I went ahead and picked up the broccoli slaw. I've mentioned to you guys, this has become like a new staple of mine. When making salads, I put a handful of this, and it's a great way to get in like broccoli, and even in a raw form, but not huge chunks of it. I just love this. So you can get this at Trader Joe's as well. And it doesn't come with like the, you know, normal traditional sauce for like coleslaw and stuff, which you would normally like see this type of blend as, you know? So it's cool because it's just plain. Got some bananas too. I mentioned to you guys last week, it was so weird. At Costco, you can normally find bananas, no problem. And I could not find them there. They were not there. And so I got some more bananas. We actually went the week without them. I do have some frozen. And so I did make some smoothies this week where I consumed bananas, but we didn't have any fresh ones. Ridiculous. I have lots of limes still. It's so weird. I usually need tons of limes for different things. And then when I get a bunch of them, I don't use them. I can't win. Anyway, got 4 Honeycrisp apples. They are on the smaller side, but that's okay. They're still delicious. So got 4 of those, and then got 4 of the Granny Smith ones. Our kiddo loves apples too, so we go through quite a bit of them, and we are out of them right now. I got some of these green onions. These look really good, really fresh, and I like to use those on salads. It just gives it a little something different, or on potatoes. Delicious. I got some more sweet potatoes, back on my kick. I have to have these. They are awesome. They're my favorite. Love them. Air fry them. Chili lime seasoning from Trader Joe's. You're welcome. So good. Got some of these little purple onions. These are so tiny, but that works. That is totally fine. I am actually planning again to make my sofritas recipe. I know I talk about it a lot, but it's truly one of our absolute favorites. Pair it up with rice or beans or both, and you have yourself a great meal prep right there. And it's really healthful and really flavorful. It's probably one of my most flavorful recipes, especially again as a meal prep. So I highly recommend it. I will link these recipes I'm talking about below. Love it. With that said, I needed poblano peppers to make that, so I got a couple of those. These are actually perfect. You need 2 for the recipe I have, and these are a good size. And then got some jalapenos as well for just various things. I can pop one of those into that recipe too, although it doesn't technically call for jalapeno. Why not, you know? Again, last week we went to Costco and we picked up, I want to say the red grapes. And you know what? They were not very good. I am always really happy overall with Costco produce, and I wasn't feeling it this last time. They just weren't that good. So I'm hopeful this will be a better batch. So we got the red seedless grapes here and then some green ones as well. My kiddo and I kind of prefer these. Nate prefers these.
So I got both. And then I got some berries here, just some raspberries, got some blueberries. This is great for oatmeal for me personally. I love that. And we do still have a good amount from Costco of frozen berries right now, so I didn't need to like stock up on that. And then got some blackberries, you know the drill. Nate loves blackberries for snacks as well. And then I did get one cucumber when I went over to my good friend Jose and Evie's last week, which you guys saw in my last What I Eat in a Day and even on the vlog. She had mentioned making a lentil salad and she said it and I'm like, oh, I need to do that again. It's actually her recipe. Again, I will link it below, but it's even called Evie's lentil salad because it's so good, you guys. I had to give credit to her because that is all her. And it's so funny because I'm the person that does not really like cucumber and I love it in that recipe. Like I just love it. And you also want a good amount of avocado. With that said, I do still have a lot from Costco too. So that's why I don't have any on this particular haul, but I needed a cucumber to make that as well because I'm probably going to do that this week too, just again to be prepped, ready to go. I got 2 tofus here. We do still have a couple from Aldi, but again, prepping the sofritas, which this is the base of that. That'll be, you know, good to have some extra. And then this is a new one, my friends, this jalapeno hummus. I mean, when I say new, at least new to me, it's the Whole Foods brand. I don't know. It just sounded really, really good to me. I gotta tell you though, speaking of Aldi, one of my favorite hummuses out there of like store-bought kind is the Aldi hummus. Just the plain original hummus from there is delicious. I love it. But I'm gonna give this a shot. Let me know if you've tried it. What do you think? I hope it's good. I also did pick up another box of this. My friends, we showed this a couple weeks ago and absolutely loved it. We cooked it up real quick on our big grill thing that we got recently and it was super easy and love these. Let me open it though in case you did not catch that video or have not seen these. This is what they look like though. How crazy. So they're already like in the form of like to make a sandwich and you literally just heat these up. They are supposed to be kept frozen. It does say that there. I just kept them in my fridge because I didn't realize and it was fine. But I guess technically keep them frozen. But you can literally heat these up too, like in a microwave too. And they are so, so good. I loved these, you guys. So got more of those. Nate loved them too. So that might be a new thing. I'm thinking with avocado toast and you want to like amp it up a little bit. Throw one of these on there as well. I'm excited. That's an easy meal too. My kiddo also wanted waffles. He's big into pancakes. My mom makes them like a big batch and we freeze them and he loves them. We call them his granny cakes. But he mentioned the other day, he's like, I want some waffles. And I'm like, I'm not mad at that. So I went ahead and got the Nature's Path organic home style ones. They are vegan as well. And it does say on the side there, I love Nature's Path waffles. They're probably my favorite brand. I used to love especially the Blueberry Vans ones, but lately they've just been so hit and miss. Like you put them in the toaster, right? Keep it simple. And like they don't come out crispy. They come out kind of mushy sometimes. And I'm like, no, that's not a waffle. So that's just some feedback for you that I think Vans is so popular and sometimes it's great, but then other times it's a letdown. I don't know what's up with it, but these have never let me down ever. And so I got the home style ones for him, just kind of plain. And I got me the buckwheat wild berry. I've had these before. They're really, really good. So got those. And then I just grabbed this because it was super cheap and it's nice to have just in the freezer just in case, you know, running out the door, especially Nate, you know, he takes his lunch to work and stuff. And again, I have every intent of meal prepping, but sometimes life happens. And these are just nice to have on hand just in case. But the bean and rice burrito, they're $1.99. And Nate said they're actually really good. I haven't personally tried these myself, but he has. And he's like, it's not bad. For a little frozen burrito, it ain't bad. My kiddo was making the order with me last night online and he's like, I want brownie or chocolate muffins. And I'm like, so do I. But I went ahead and we passed on the brownie and we got these muffins. I've had this brand before, the Abe's brand. They're really, really good, you guys, really good. And I actually thought these would be good too because they're on the smaller side. So you can have one or two and be good, or just one. He's the type of kid, believe it or not too, that he like has a body awareness, if you want to put it that way, of when he eats something that's too sugary, like a donut. I love donuts, but he can't even eat a whole one because it's too much sugar. And he literally will say that as he's eating it. He's like, too much sugar. And I'm like, really? Okay, he's 10. But I feel like these would be great because they're just the right size to just have a little something and not be like over the top and then feel bad. Anyway, done, you know? But these are cool. They're also gluten-free. They are vegan, and honestly, they are really good. This brand in general is awesome. Also got more of these plant-based nuggets from the 365 brand. Love these. My kiddo loves these a lot, and they're really good. I feel like this is one of the best if you're just trying to mimic a traditional chicken nugget. They're good, and they're really a good price too. Gardein right now is on sale, all of their Gardein products, which is awesome, but I really didn't need too much. We have a lot of the Beyond Burgers right now to kind of get through. Also at Costco, I got those black bean burgers. And just to give you an update, I really, really like them. And they're a good size too. So we just didn't need a lot of this, but I grabbed one. Nate really likes these just traditional crispy tenders. And again, they are on sale right now. Got a 3-pepper blend. I was thinking about maybe making my Mexican style rice in the Instant Pot again. Showed that a couple weeks ago to you guys. I have the recipe again for that. And I used this, like a half a pack of the frozen ones here in that. And it was perfect. So I got those again to restock. I also went ahead and got the unsweetened vanilla almond milk from Califia Farms. This is like my favorite brand of almond milk lately. I just love it. And I personally love the vanilla flavor, the unsweetened vanilla, which they don't have at Costco. They just have the original, which is still delicious. But if I had a choice, I'd go this route. So I got one of those because I saw it on there. And this is something new. At least I don't think I've tried it. The Back to Nature, although I think I've had this brand, but I don't think I've had the fudge mint cookies. I'm going to assume that they're kind of mimicking like a Thin Mint, like a Girl Scouts Thin Mint, which by the way are vegan. So either way, right? But here was my thought. I have a protein powder right now. I've been using the Nutrieve vanilla wafer protein powder, and I'm completely out of it now. And now I have the Nutrieve chocolate wafer, I believe it is, or chocolate sundae one. So I'm kind of changing it up a little bit. And my thought is, usually when I make a smoothie, I keep it, you know, clean and healthy in the smoothie. But then on top, you gotta add something. And I was thinking like 1 or 2 of these cookies would be a great complement to this smoothie. So I'll keep you posted on that, but that was my thought. And I'm not gonna judge if you do Oreos instead. Those are also vegan, so there you go, but we'll see. I think those were on sale too, if I remember right. I also got 1 thing of orange juice here. Nate's been back on a kick of wanting orange juice, so grabbed 1 of those. And then this is new for us. We have been back on a kick, especially Nate, of oat milk. And the Califia Farms, again, is one of my favorites for almond milk, and I don't believe that I've tried the oat milk in their brand. So I just wanted to try it out. So got that here as well. Oat milk is really good though. When I first had it, I wasn't like crazy about it, but I did like it. And now that I'm having it more and more, it's totally grown on me. I really like it. So anyway, that is everything though. I really didn't get like, you know, tons of new, you know, vegan items out there, but I did get things to truly do some good meal prep for the week, stay healthy as much as possible, and then have, you know, a few throw in additions as needed. But I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little haul. I hope you guys are having a great, great day. Thank you so, so much as always for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.